G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. So, we've done engines, and by default, we've also done electric engines. May have come across a genius, maybe. We're moving engines up to here to load them on a train. Which, no, it probably won't work, because then we're going to bring them in down. I was thinking maybe I could just use a bridge between the two, but it's probably going to be better on a train. It probably won't be a full-length train. We won't need it. We'll make a shorter train, but we will see. Anyway, that's that silly idea out of the way. Substation, power grid. Because we need to work on the next problem, which will be military science. Now, military science is going to be we're just grabbing there to there. That lines up a lot better than what I just built by hand. Okay. So military science. Now, military science, we need one assembler doing standard ammo. So let's start. Now, these are not going to be in the right order, because obviously we'd want this in the middle. But we do want speed modules in. Then we need 2.1. Okay. So we want 2.1 machines doing AP. Now the question is, if I increase the speed, one machine, it's one on the end, by giving it a few extra beacons, can I get it high enough that we don't actually need an extra 0.1 of a machine? Speed. So we need 357 AP ammo per second. We're making 350. So we need just slightly more. Actually, no. To change that. 363, it turns out. If I add that there, is that the speed boost we need? 362, and we need 363. That's close enough. So if I do ammo at the end, like so, it means we have a buffer chest here. We have output, input. Presta. Provider. Copy that to there. We're going to have to double all these numbers. So this is for 1 minute's worth of production. That's where the scary part comes. That won't matter because we won't have any. That's for 1 minute worth of production. 1 minute worth of production. 1,000 iron plate for 1 minute worth of production. These numbers start to get scary. We do need to hook that up to there, and we need to cap you to that. What'd you say? 87. So let's go with 200. That's one square's worth, one stack worth. Okay, so that's AP ammo, standard ammo. So we've still got grenades, and we've got the other stupid thing, like gun turrets. So grenade machines, calculator says we need 5.5. That means we're building 6 whether we like it or not. Needs, in case you hadn't guessed it, speed modules. Big coverage. Again, a substation. Easily. Substations will get moved when we put in power poles, but for the moment that's fine. Now, if we do requester there to cover those three and a requester there. The same story. 1 minute worth of production is 300 coal. I need to triple it. And 160 is 300, 450, so let's go with 500. So that's for those two. That's... Oh, and cap. I remember to cap my chest as I go through. Oops. Output. Input. Okay. Output. U3 will output there. U2 will output there, and wait for autosave. You'll output. So, same story. We need 363 grenades per minute. And we're going to do 390s. We're a little bit of overkill. There. Okay, so these I'm going to cap to... Grenade stacking 100, so let's go with 2 cap sequences. Okay. Then we get down to the all-important gun turrets. Now we're gonna. This is gonna be an iron train. There's no arguments. It has to be iron. If we do coal, oh, we need room for roboports and everything. But let's say we do coal there. Can we fit in? How many machines do we need? 5. In theory, we can fit in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the question is, do we also make science on site? Science needs 11 machines. Yeah, we can put science down the bottom. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this. So again, same as all the other builds we've done today. We're trying to get maximum compression. U3. That's 1 minute's worth of production. We're going to triple this. So that's 1800. Oh hell, 1900. 1300. And that's 1,000 gears for 1 minute to feed those 3 machines. This is the part that worries me. Even on a per second basis, these 3 machines, what they need per minute, per second, it's still a lot of materials. In fact, actually, I don't even think, no, our stacking set is not going to move material that far. Yeah, that works. That won't. So we need to unrequest copper from there. Need to request copper plate. The stacking set moves 17 and a half items per second. That's over that amount. So we add 1,000 on. We have to do this. Out and cap that to there, cap that to there. We're going to craft some new wire. We're going to have to link that to there, and we cap you to 200 being a stack. cap you same amount. You need to bring in copper plate 1,000. Okay, grenades are fine. These guys are not. So basically, every single one of these is going to need a second. It's going to have a second box just for plate. Maybe even a third. It's going to need 3. 3 inputs for 1 output. Just because of the insane numbers we're dealing with. Either that or we start dropping off speed beacons. Let's drop off ones. Really didn't change that much. Not even. Okay. Put the speed beacons back. Look at this logically. Okay, so let's go with 3 requesters, 3 inserters. Try and double up where we can. No, because now you don't have an ad. Oh, actually, you can output to there. It's got to wire it up, but sure. So you're limited to say 50. You and limited to grenades 200. Pretty sure they're stacking up. And we uncap that chest. So then we go input, input, input. You need for 1 minute. You need 700 copper. You need... Where is it? Gears. 700 gears. Then you need... Oh, hang on. That's doubled. Because that's now feeding 2 machines. 1,400 gears with 2,500 iron plate. Oh, now you're tripled. 4,000 iron plate. Okay. So you need an output and you need an output. We agreed on that much so far. You have 1 item, 2 item. You need a 3rd item in. Can't output. We're going to have to feed that chest, which we can double up. Alright. You can output. So that was 4,000 iron. Let's do 4,000 iron. That still means we need gears. If I do gears to all 3 machines, you have an output, you don't have an output. Input. Not gonna work. You've got 1 item. 700. No, we've done the copper. Although that'll have to be double because we're now talking about 2 machines. Gears 700. And then this one would have to be iron, which is 1300. Which means that has to output to there, and that has to be turned to a buffer chest. And again, more wire. We're going to limit that to gun turret. How many actual gun turrets do we need per second? 300. Let's go with 100. Was that one capped to? 50. Good, let's go to 100. Okay, so those ones are done. You're gonna input, you're gonna input, you're gonna output. Cool. Okay, so let's do you and you. Let's change you to gears at 1400. You to... Crap, where do you output? You output there. You can be iron at 2500. No, because you still need another input. You still need copper. Copper at 700. So you need gears in... What do we call it? Gears. 700. Cap that to that. Okay. 3 in, 1 out. Nice and simple. Cap that to there. 3 chests. Remove first, second. Remove those two. Remove those two. My chests are probably requesting in twice the amount needed, but that's okay. That becomes the craziest build ever. That's going to chew so much iron, it's not funny. And copper. Well, that's all going to chew iron. They're going to chew a decent amount of... How much did they chew? Oh, wait. They chewed a lot of copper as well. Okay, so we need an iron, a copper, and a gear train right on top of one another. That's basically the decision we've come to. And yes, we're going to need a whole nother row of roboports, because this is just going to chew an insane amount. Really? I'm out of roboports? You're annoying me, game. Let's grab those. Yeah. Roboports. Don't think of anything else I need, but I'm sure I'll find out eventually. Right, so we're going to put them in. I'm going to put that there. That there. That one there. And that one there. Alright, next step is to slightly try to line these up a little bit better. Actually, where's the train? Train parts? There we go. Oh, whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in theory, that'd be the start. Okay, so we're going to take the bit in the middle. Yep. And we're just going to slide it over slack. That lines up better. This one feels low. The fact that there's no chests in this one gap. Doesn't need a chance. Just alright, power poles. Next logical conclusion. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's that done. I need to mark these trains. So you are iron shit tons, gear shit tons, iron. That tab is. Yeah, we've got enough room to unload. Copper. Slightly smaller shit tons. And then a steel. Got some more train track. Get this done. Alright, so if that becomes that build, then the actual science itself, we need 11 of. Oh. That's, well, actually, how many assemblers is that? It's 15. More than over. Alright, so we're no, okay. So we produced everything in the top. We're going to now convert it to science. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They become useless. Beacons from there. Oops. Oh. One tile. Nope, don't need that anymore. Copy. Is it 11 or 11 point something? Strictly 11. Because we're only doing 1,000 military per second. We're going to buffer the hell out of it. Because we're only going to use it. Alright. Military science. Military science. Prod mods. Come on, get your prod mods. Get your prod mods. Okay. Requester. There, which covers those three. There, which covers those three. There, which covers those three. And oh, right. Output. You two will need an output. You three will need an output. You two will need an output. You three will need an output. And you'll need an output. Copy, paste. Really? I'm out of substations? Substation there. Substation there. Cover it all with a substation. Thanks, autosave. Coming up far too frequently. Oh, all powered up with a couple of substations. So that's a minute's worth. I need to triple these numbers. Should do us. Copy, paste, paste, paste. Output, output. Again, using the magic of blueprints. Output, output. Output. Magic of blueprint. Where is that blueprint there? done. So, thanks, Daisy. You're going to save me from the biters, eh? Alright, so, that's it. That's military done. It's way more compact than what we had over here. But I honestly think it's going to cause us so many problems. So, I'm going to call it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, as always. No idea what we'll go on to next. But, yeah, we'll see. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye!